Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave. We all live our convictions. We all have the conviction that we are body. And with this conviction, our whole life is lived. Not only that, we are body plus we are body is real. So two stages of convictions. Till such time these two convictions are confirmed, there is zero possibility of getting out of the miseries of life. You may do anything. Go to the holy places, give charity, do yoga, pranayam, whatever you may do. All these efforts are like trying to write something on the waters of the flowing river. Sit on the bank of Gangaji and start writing Ram. Oh God, where it has gone again. There is no option for this. So what is meditation? Meditation is changing our present convictions that I am body and I am body is real. These two things are to be removed. So, for that first conviction has to be changed. So, if we start playing with this, if I am body and if I am not body, what will be the impact? So, I am body with this. The impact is all the possessions, all the relations, all good or bad happening to the possessions and the relations, it is real. So if there is a loss in business, then it is real. If there is a gain in business, it is real. If our relations, our children, our parents, if they are doing something good and benefited, it is real. If something happens to them, then we start suffering. Now these things cannot be sorted out by anything. Nobody can help us. Then what happens? We go to Babaji like me and we say, Maharaj, this happened. Oh, what should I do? Please tell me. Then I, the Babaji, find out. Bakra mil gaya. What will I do? Because I am also victim of the same thing. That I am body is real. Therefore the world is real. The possessions are real. Achievements are real. Failures are real. Relations are real. Then there is a saying in Hindi, आकाश से टपके खजूर पे लटके. One person fell from the sky. Then he thought, at least now I will land on the earth. But he happened to hang on a palm tree. Oh God, did I? My friends, please recognize this. Our real spiritual practice is this. And that is meditation. Don't struggle. Now, next step. To change our conviction, whatever is required, it must be honored. And we can do that if we are convinced. If we are not convinced, then nobody can help us. Therefore, when you get time all by yourself, instead of getting frustrated, getting lost in the past memories, when I was there, it's so nice thinking about, but now the things have changed. Why is it okay? Nobody can help you. Because andhe naivaniya mana yathanda. One blind man wanted to go somewhere and he was seeing if somebody is there. He happened to touch another man. You will see this. One blind man always thinks others can see. And one deaf man always thinks others are also deaf. So, this man, he said, oh, very good, God has sent you. See, I have to cross the road. Will you please lead me to the other side of the road? Now, that person is also blind. Do you think he will tell, I am blind? Okay, come on, hold on. Both of them go and fall in the gutter. Andhe naivaniya manayata. Therefore, remember this principle of life. Anybody has to do anything in this world, he or she will use us. Therefore, what is the spiritual practice? What is meditation? So when you are all by yourself, start playing. Fun, not seriousness. Lovely, carefully. Suppose I am not body, then again start again. But all these great Mahatmas, they were also living as body. They were taking food, they were sleeping, they were walking, they were going to the hospital for medication. They had possessions. So, what is wrong? That is true. But then they say we should change our conviction that I am body. Again start working on it. What must be the import of this statement? Then we come across the life stories and events in the lives of many great masters. One example I tell you. Nisargadatta Maharaj, toward the end of his life, he had throat cancer. So he could not talk. He used to keep quiet. But the people going, they will show sympathy on him. See, of all the people, why you have to get cancer? They used to keep quite difficult to talk. But these devotees, I told you the difference between devotee and disciple. So the devotees will keep on talking. In reply to that, he gave once only. I don't have cancer. I am cancer. See? Can there be a cancer in a dead body? Can there be a cancer for a stone? No. A cancer is there, life is there. So where I am died, I am still there. I am not dead. And if the body dies, who cares? See, friends, therefore, meditation is this exercise with oneself. And then, to change this conviction, we are convinced that this has to be changed. Now we start working on it. When I consider myself to be body, possessions and relations become real. So if I don't consider myself to be body, what is the meaning of that? What will be that experience? That experience will be something is mine and something is not mine. These children are mine, these children are not mine. This property is mine, this property is not mine. This is my friend, this is not my friend. So when I consider myself to be body, then this phenomena starts happening. Something is mine, something is not. What should be meditation? Either include everything in you or exclude everything in you. Now to exclude everything, how it can be done? Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya. This world appears to be real only in the waking experience, not in the dream, not in the deep sleep. So that which is available temporarily under n number of conditions, it cannot be real. And once we take this as an experiment, see, then slowly start analyzing your experiences. That which we were holding on to very tightly as mine, mine, mine. As the time passes, slowly, our attraction, our hold, our involvement with that slowly start getting loosened with the time. The same thing is done with wisdom. What will be the wisdom here? Wisdom will be, yes, when we are awake and we are moving in this world, whatever we are supposed to do it perfectly well, but don't get entangled in that. Then how to do that? Karnataka. So what is meditation? Meditation is living as if I am mother, father, husband, wife, but knowing well, none of them I am. So play the game. To play the game, don't get involved beyond limits in anything in this world. So net result will be, we will learn the art of living in the utter present. If you watch your own self, how long we are in utter present? If we are awake for 8 hours or 10 hours a day, out of those 10 hours, how many moments we are in utter present? Not even one moment. Either all the past. Where are you from? I was there. I went there. Who asked you? Or else worries about the future. In short, we have trained ourselves never to remain in the present. Therefore, what is meditation? Living in meditation, to get freedom from the body identification, start remaining more and more in the present. Living in the present to the exclusion of the past and the future is practicing meditation in action. It is not doing something. Meditation is in fact undoing. It is not becoming divine. It is unbecoming body identity. And when this becomes deep in our system, we discover many secrets of life. One of the secrets is, when we tell you again and again, don't talk about your past, don't ask anyone. Even the elderly people, educated, wise people ask the same question. In Varanasi, one elderly person who was the editor of Kalyan magazine of Gita Press, Radheshamji going of the Khemka. Very nice, pure person. So he was coming for my talks and he said, you are emphasizing a lot. We should not talk about our past. But if we don't tell about our past, how our next generation will know? Let them talk. So, but I want to know why this is so insisting. I said, okay, think, I have got only one solution. Think properly. Past belong to us or to the body? When I say I was a child, who was the child? Body or you? When we say, when I was in Varanasi, who was in Varanasi? You or the body? Therefore, whenever we bring our past, we are strengthening our body identification. Therefore, a real spiritual practice is, don't talk about your past. Don't ask anybody about their past. There is nothing to know. It is the same story. I was there, I got married, I got this problem, I got that problem. What is there? Is there something new? Is it that it was the Sita Swayamvar? Friends, don't get involved in this world. And when we will recognize this, you don't have to struggle. There are so many new things you will discover from within. Okay? What we will discover? Does it matter to know everything in life? What is the distance between our Bhagavatam village and Pondicherry? Does it matter? It's not different. We have got 6 cows in our byre. Can you imagine what is the weight of a cow? Yeah. How does it matter? What matters is, do you know yourself? So what will happen? We will stop collecting unwanted data about the world. We get so much involved unnecessarily. And then our HD card is full and we want to take a picture and message comes, no sufficient space. Then delete something. In the same manner, Paramatma wants to express. He gets the message, no sufficient space, all garbage here. Delete something. Friends, slowly and steadily, you will come to click one day. Real spiritual practice is, although living as the body, yet not getting involved to an extent that we cannot handle. So how it can be done? Karnataka. Whatever we are supposed to do it beautifully, cheerfully, happily. But before we begin and after we begin, our mind should be exactly like that. It is like, a catalytic agent. In chemistry, you all know. And a catalytic agent is the one which speeds up the process, chemical process. And after the process is over, that agent remains untouched. It can be reused. In the same manner, this wisdom is like a catalytic agent and it is a meditation. So what we are supposed to do it perfectly well. After it's over, forget about it. Now relax. Keep relax as the Maha Mantra. When you relax, you don't think. We come to know ultimately body identification is not the problem. Then taking body identification as the real is the problem. So to remove this status of reality given to the body identification has to be cancelled. And it can be done only by analyzing and learning from our every single experience. So when this starts in our life, we are light. Then we see beyond the obvious. What is seeing beyond the obvious? Once, Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj, he was wherever he was, and one mother and daughter, they came to do namaskar. And Guru Nanak Dev Ji was looking at that beautiful girl. When he was looking at her, the mother said, "Sir, you are looking at my daughter so much. You are a Swami, Maharaj, and how come you are so much attracted?" You know what reply he gave? "No, mother, I am not looking at her. I am looking at him who can create such a beauty. How much more beautiful he must be." See? We look at the world as we look at the world. Therefore, we superimpose our understanding and imagination on others. There is a saying in Sanskrit, "Papi sarvatra papam ashankate." A sinful disposition of the mind sees only sin everywhere. Therefore, living in meditation is seeing beyond the obvious. Now apply this principle, seeing beyond obvious. Colors and forms are obvious. The eye doctor sees beyond the obvious. His attention is not on colors and forms. His attention is on the vision. So when we knowingly well recognize that the world begins when the objective perceptions are taken as real. When we see the mirage waters, we do not take the mirage waters, although objective, yet not real. And therefore, we do not do anything either to destroy the mirage waters or to improve that or to utilize it or to store it or to analyze it. Nothing. So we go through the experience of the mirage waters, but we do not get influenced by that. Exactly the same way. When we look at this world, that this world is valid only because our sense organs are valid. For the blind person, colors and forms have no meaning. You know, one of the chanting I play, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Nada Tuniya, Nada Durgilo. That is attributed to a great Mahatma, Gundavlikar Maharaj. He got married twice. First, he got married when he was small, she died. And for a little grown up, then he again was compelled to marry. So he said, I will marry on one condition. What? I will marry to a blind girl. And because she was blind, he has never seen him. Therefore, no attraction, no nothing. Friends. So as long as we give value and importance to the worldly things and beings, we are lost in the world. So for that, what we the meditation, start your journey from where you are to where you want to reach, point of origin and destination. The point of origin is worldly things and beings. What is destination? Destination is, the chandan which is applied on the forehead of Pandharpur Vitthal Bhagwan. That sign and the GPS destination is same. Observe that. That is our real destination. How simple it is. You can get message everywhere if we are aware of it. That is the destination. Not from here, I have to go to Tripuntura, are useless. Destination is that, Vitthal Bhagwan. How do we start? Reject the worldly objects, devalue them, don't react, come to the sense organs. Let us not be slaves of our sense organs. Drop them, come to the mind. Don't become an emotional wreck. Let us not be influenced by likes and dislikes. Let us not become miserable. Friends, you may not become happy, doesn't matter, but don't become miserable. Never justify whatever may happen that you are miserable. No. That is meditation. So you have crossed the barrier of mind. And then you come to the station called as Vivek, the discrimination. When discrimination begins, then we come to know I am mother, father, husband, wife, etc. Am I 24 hours? No. Only when I am identified with the body. That husband who does not dare look at his wife's eyes because he is afraid, when they sleep together in the same bed at night, where from the courage comes that he snores louder than the wife? Where from the courage comes? Because I am no more a husband, now I will do whatever I want. Is it not our day-to-day experience? But we take mother, father, husband, wife, all relations as solid reality. It is not. Just play. Don't become serious. When you thus start learning and application of that learning in our own life, then we are practicing meditation in action. Now, when this point is conquered by us, then the second thing remains. Like Dhritarashtra said in Sarasvajatiya. But in our scripture, even in Bhagavad Gita, it is said, Shuchinam Srimatam Gehe Yoga Vrashto Vijayate Athava Yoginam Eva Kule Bhavati Dhimatam. So when we die, we are again born in good or bad family. So what does it mean? Now again start working on it. It is something like this. Children are not interested in studies. But the teacher has to teach. So what they do? They see what is that which attracts the children's mind. So the children like chocolates. So the teacher comes in the class with a wall of chocolates. Now all the children's attention is on chocolate. Now the teacher says, today we will learn sums, okay? Now what is the meaning of sum? The children don't understand. Okay. And then she says 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. But they don't know what is 1 plus. It is abstract. So, to make that abstract clear to them, so the teacher takes that which attracts the children. So, takes, what is this? In a chorus, they chant, chocolate. No, not chocolate. 1 chocolate. Say after me. So the children say, 1 chocolate. See the shift of attention and importance. The teacher is telling 1 chocolate. Student understand? 1 chocolate. See? Exactly the same way our scriptures are telling us, giving us the chocolate. See, if you do something bad, you will go to hell. If you do something good, you will go to heaven. Remove the principle of birth and death, hell and heaven. Nothing can justify why you should be good. If by the end of the body, everything ends, why should I be good to others? Rudam krutva grutam pibet. Borrow money from the whole world. Don't pay back. What will you do? Do. See, friends, these chocolates are not meant for eating chocolate, but to bring to our cognition that we are not only we are not body, but we are not also the soul. And therefore, first the soul is brought in picture. So we are told the law of karma. If you do something bad, it will happen this in this life. If you do, it will happen in the next life. We listen like a dumb and don't understand. What is meant is not birth and death. What is meant is different. But this will not be understood because our attention is on chocolate. But there is somebody who understands that. To them, this Vedanta is meant. This is so simple. In the last life, we have done some mischief with our wife and we have tortured her. And that time, to take the revenge, she was doing Karwa Chauth. Now in this life, she alone has come. Now she will not spare you. But I don't remember, I tortured her. You may not remember. There is no data delete in divine computer. But now what can I do? Over, done is done. Now behave properly with her. Don't torture like in the last life. Okay. Then what will happen? Next life she will not be your wife. Really? You will jump out of the skin and start behaving properly with the wife. Now put these two factors together. Stop blaming her and start behaving properly. Your mind will remain at peace. And in that peaceful mind, you will come to discover one day that last life, this body was not there. I was there. Means what? I have nothing to do with the body. Whether this body is there or not, I was still there. And when this body will be dead and burnt, I cannot die because in the next life I will have another body. Then who am I? This process of inquiry is meditation. Then we are told, you are. We don't know, so we ask. Then who is this who is going good and bad experiences? He is called a jiva or the soul. But what to do with the soul? Make a soul curry and enjoy. Hey friends, the first step is not only we cannot be the body, but we are embodied, Dehi, somebody living in the body. So he is other than the body. Like we are other than our house. When we go to somebody's house and ask, we knock the door and the maid servant opens. Yes, Guptaji is there? No, he is not there. He has gone out. But you can come and sit. There is the furniture, there is AC, there is fan. But have we gone to see the furniture? They have gone to see Mr. Gupta. Exactly the same way. Body is just a house where somebody is living. So when we change our house, what we say, no, that is not my house. Now my house is that. In the same manner, we change our house, body to body, nothing happens to us. Whether we change house of our own choice or it is destroyed by some accident, we continue to be. The first principle of meditation in action is you will neither talk nor grieve on death of yours or anybody's. That is living in meditation. Not crying. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. I feel pity for all the gods. Nobody goes to them with a smile. All the time. So, these three gods have got three techniques. Bhagavan Ram is a simpleton. So he keeps on listening. But when it becomes too much, he sends Hanumanji Lagao. The second god is Krishna. You go on talking, he doesn't listen. He is busy. Acha, who listens? And Bhole Baba, Shivji, you keep on talking, he is in meditation. Who listens? Friends, discover you are divine. So this soul, what is this soul? So, when something is unknown, it is indicated by X, is it not? They give some data and say, there are 3 buckets. In those 3 buckets, there is milk. 2 liters, 4 liters, 6 liters. In the first bucket, the fat percentage is 2%, 4%, 6%. Mix them together. What will be the average fat percentage in the collective sample? How will you start? Suppose the unknown is X and you submit your answer book. Will you get marks? You have to establish the value of unknown X. Is it not? Similarly, if we are not body, then we are soul. No, establish the value of soul. What do you mean by soul? It is here Vedanta differs from all other paths. Yoga, Sankhya, Karma Kanda, devotion, all of them take the soul to be real. They take the ornament to be real. Vedanta tells, no, the gold is real. And therefore, Vedanta is not against the ornaments. Let it be, but attention is on the gold. See, friends? And therefore, when ornaments are melted, there will not be crying by the Vedanta student. Because he knows only names and forms have gone. The gold cannot be destroyed. Exactly the same way, all that is happening in our life or in anybody's life, in fact, nothing happens. It is just a drama going on. Then we continue further and try to understand what is the jiva, the soul. So to understand soul, take this simple principle. Man is Brahman, husband is soul. So man we define. He has got this size, this gotra, this size, everything. Very good. But when it comes to that he is the husband, not define husband. He is just husband means what? You have to define. Like you have defined a man, defined a husband. Oh, husband is man plus limitations of the wife and expression of the unlimited man through the limitations of the wife. These 3 factors together is husband. If this example is clear, then man is Brahman, husband is soul or the jiva. Paramatma, Brahman, the soul is what therefore? Paramatma expressing through the limitations of the Panchakoshas, the limited expression of the unlimited reality is called as Jiva or the soul. Like husband is a common noun, it is not a proper noun. Mother, father, brother, sister, these are common nouns, they are not proper nouns. Similarly, soul is a common noun. Friends, but what happens? The common noun is mistaken by us as proper noun. This grammatical mistake makes us miserable in life. So you take this and apply in your life as husband, wife, brother, father, son. Everything is the same thing. The net result will be you will live in and through every day of your life, but you will be at peace. Like an actor is in peace after his role is played. The role is one is a terrorist, other is killed. After the drama, the curtains fall, the killed and the killer, they sit together and have meeting. Therefore, Karnataka. And when you Karnataka practice, what is the meaning of that? Let there be action, but no doer be born. Let there be misery, but no miserable is born. Let there be joy, but don't get excited too much. Let there be gain, but a gainer successful is not born. In short, let there be action, no doer is born. Let there be experience, no experiencer is born. Let there be knowledge, no knower be born. Knowledge without the division of knower known is Paramatma. Action without the division of the doer and the result is not there, it is action. Bhagavan says, Shariram kevalam karma kurvan napnoti kilvisham. If you are hungry and you want to eat food, it doesn't create sin or merit. It is in Prakriti. But I want this particular type of food, then the samsara begins. With this understanding, when we start leading every day of our life, then we are living in meditation. Therefore, friends, don't struggle for meditation. Remain in meditative poise in and through every moment of your life. Therefore, like we live in the waking, we live in the dream, in the same manner we live in meditation. Now, what is the difference between these? Waking experience is lived only during the waking. Dream experience is limited only in the dream. Deep sleep experience is limited only in the deep sleep. But the meditative experience is permeating in and through waking, dream, deep sleep and so on. How do we know whether we are living in meditation during the deep sleep or dream? That depends on the quality of your dream. If you get divine dreams, then your waking was lived better. If you get the dream that some police has come and caught hold of you and taken away, then the waking is pulled in the dream. Friends, this overall aspect of life, when taken care of, then we are leading life in meditation. Therefore, our Mahamantra, keep on listening, chanting. Na kuch pana, na kuch khona. Nothing to gain, nothing to lose. Like on the stage. Does it mean you are bored of nothing to kuch pana bhi nahi khona? No. Karnataka, wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, 100%. Again and again, when this is repeated, therefore I told you, give it a try. We have to work on our understanding by proper thinking. Then we slowly start discovering new techniques of not reacting in the world, new techniques of not getting involved in anybody's life. Slowly, slowly, we will empty ourselves. When we empty fully, he occupies fully. When a lady looks at the ornaments, he is carried away by the glitter, the name, the design, etc. But the ornament is seen by the jeweler, his attention is trans, name and form. One man went to the jeweler, he took out his wedding ring, he said, I am in need of money, please keep it for few days, I return you the money and keep it for me. Jeweler is Sthita Pragya Purush. He said, okay, go. And he took that, and after that, took a stone. The stone is Shaligram. Therefore, Shaligram is Lord Vishnu and gold is Lakshmi. To take gold and try to write on anything, it will not make a line. But if it is Shaligram, on that it makes a line. Because Shaligram is organic stone, others are inorganic stones. So he takes that Shaligram and he was to rub against it. Oh, don't do that, don't do that. That is my wedding ring associated with so many good memories and all that. Please don't do that. What will the jeweler say? Keep all memories with you. I am interested in the gold. The wise man is interested in the truth. All other things keep with yourself. Slowly, the impact of all this thinking and understanding, we will start changing ourselves. But you know the secret? We will start changing ourselves, but we will not know. Others will know. Like the girls, when they are growing, when they come to their puberty age, they themselves don't know what is happening. But their behavior is observed by the parents. And they say, no, she is now 13. So things happen. She will not understand it. So whatever she may behave, because all the physiological changes are happening in her. Therefore, behavior is changing. Exactly the same way. If we are really growing spiritually, meaning less of matter and more of consciousness, when this happens, we will not know. others around us will. One example I had given, one Marwadi family, very rich, dozens of servants, and this lady who has nothing to do, so she was shouting at everybody, know this, constantly. Now the servants have to listen because they are servants. Her children were grown up, got married. Then she asked me, Swamiji, I have decided to go and do seva in some ashram. I laughed, very laughing. I said, you cut such a beautiful joke. I must laugh. What joke? You and seva. In your whole life, you have not lifted a glass of water to take to your mouth. For that also you got a servant. Pani pila. This is what your life. And you will do seva. And if you go to some temple or ashram to do seva, what will be your seva? Ganeshji, theek se ashirwad do. You will order even Ganeshji. Hey friends, Swamiji, you are making fun of me. I said, no, you are embodiment. Then what should I do? Then I told her, take any series of talks and listen. And whatever you hear, write down. Or if you can, do the DTP. Each talk will take 7 to 8 hours. Do that. And after that is done, then you send it to me. I will edit it. And all my books have come out like this. And all of them, they say, Swamiji, it has changed our complete life. We know what we were. So when this lady started doing it, after about 6 months or so, when I went to their house, the servants came. They said, Swamiji, you should stay here. Why? Babyji has changed so much. She didn't know she has changed, but people knew that she has changed. One day it so happened, for some reason, she became very angry. Mother-in-law said, Bahu, are you not writing Swamiji? Real spiritual practice is working on your understanding, concepts. Simply Hare Krishna, nothing will happen. Work on your mind, proper understanding. Otherwise, we become more and more emotional. See? Go look at that poor Guru, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Somebody, Ram, Ram. All the problems are because of wrong thinking. Wrong thinking has to be corrected by right understanding. And nobody can do it for us. Now, during this almost 1 hour session, now watch within yourself. Have you thought as that you are a man or woman? Have you thought that you are rich or poor? Have you thought that you are mother or father? Have you thought that you are in Kerala or Bengal? No. See? So for 1 hour, you are in meditation. But somehow, this meditation is so terribly misunderstood. Sit in one particular posture or suffer silently. Meditation. That is not meditation. It is a torture. See? It's a punishment. If the I was given this punishment. If the Sanskrit teacher has to punish the student, what he will do? write down Bhagavad Gita correctly. There's a punishment. Then, if a yoga teacher, meditation teacher, if he has to punish the student, meditate for 6 hours. 6 hours meditation. Why? Punishment. Friends, meditation is not a punishment. It's a joy. It's relax. Nothing to gain, nothing to lose. Now this principle is everywhere. In karma, do the karma, nothing to gain, nothing to lose. Why? Time pass. In upasana, chant the Lord's name. Gurayarapa, Gurayarapa, Gurayarapa. What? To make him bored. You relax. He suffer. You relax. See, friends, take this simple message. Life is a time pass. There is nothing to achieve, nothing to lose. Then alone, the right message is received by us. Otherwise, again, same, Swamiji, what happens after death? Now, what reply can I give? I have no experience. No, they say when a person dies, he goes to hell. They say, you know, you go to hell. But I don't want to go. Then don't die. But they say you have to die, then you go to hell. See, friends, there is no more bluffing anywhere than in so-called religion or spirituality. Get out of the wrong notions without replacing them by new notions. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari